Good, fellas.
What up, though? What up, though?
What's
We are
going on? What's
live
up?
now. We are live. All right, so for everybody that's tuning in tonight, basically what we go talk about is our matchup against the Youngstown Patrician this Saturday, 5 p.m. in Youngstown. We go get into a little bit of that football, talk about that game, uh, what we going into, what mindset we got going into this game, and then we go just get into a little football background with we got my guy Sequayah Magby. And wide receiver, I'm sorry, let me let you know. Wide receiver, Sequayah Magby. And then we got Mr. Everything, Reggie Rogers. And then I got Coach Donald Foster on the video with me. So what's going on, fellas?
What's up with it?
How you feeling?
Man, I'm blessed, man. Hopefully everybody else is too.
For sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
All right, then. So let's get into football, man. Uh, like I said, first of all, the first question I really kind of want to ask both of y'all. It don't matter who goes first. Uh, what inspired you to pursue a career in football, or just play football in general?
I'll go.
Uh,
Go ahead. You want to go, Reggie?
yeah, I'll go. It don't matter. For me, what inspired me to play football, I'd say was my grandpa growing up. He was real big into football. Um, I remember growing up, he used to have a house full of people every weekend over there used to play electric football. So when I go, you know what I'm saying, in the living room and see everybody playing electric football, I just wanted to know what it was. And he ended up passing when I was a kid. So I just always, you know what I'm saying, kept that passion and everything that he had and just wanted, you know what I'm saying, always make him proud. So that was really what inspired me to really, you know what I'm saying, step on the field, play football and, just try to create my own name. Everybody used to always be like, oh yeah, that's Dirk Thomas's grandson or that's, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I gotta make that stick. They gotta know who I am. They gotta feel me. So that's what really inspired me to really play for real.
Right,
And
that's
then
right.
right now I'm at the point now just being older when I see like the younger guys and everybody playing and you know what I'm saying, just having the love for the game, it really, I don't know, it hit me different now because a lot of kids nowadays really don't got the love for the game because of the NILs and stuff. So when I do get a select few that do have love for the game, I'm there. Whatever you need, it's different. It's just really the love for the game though. It's a different
Facts.
passion.
Facts for sure. For real.
All right, what about you, Sequoia?
Uh, I've been playing football since like 5 years old. My brother used to play. He used to play like not semi-pro, but he was playing pee wee. Back when we stayed in Cleveland, and when I was a little kid, I only knew two teams was the 49ers and the Buffalo Bills. And just growing up, my favorite player was Jerry Rice. And my brother just being older, he just teaching me how to catch the football and stuff like that. And it just grew on me. It was just something that I just loved to do. I was just passionate about it. And as I got older, I was just around the game and just wanted to play the game. And like I said, it's just something that just actually just grew on me. And I just wanted to be great at it. I've been doing it, like I said, since 5 years old, watching the greats like Jerry Rice, watching Dan Marino. My brother used to take me to the field and he used to throw the ball to me real hard because it's like when you get to the top, when you get to the higher level, they ain't gonna throw the ball all soft. So that's something that I learned at an early age of just catching the ball. That's something I'm definitely just good at. And it's so much detail that I want to go into, but it's just being around the game is what inspired me, and just to be doing it today. And I played in college, and then I actually just got signed to an arena team, and still playing semi-pro just to prove that I still got it. It's just something that just won't leave. Like I said, it's embedded in me. It's embedded in my blood, and this my life every day. It's not a day that I don't go without watching the game, NFL, college. I'm trying to watch anything, training videos to get better. And like I said, it's just something that's just really just embedded in me and something that I just want to continue to keep doing. Even when I'm done playing, I'm probably going to get into coaching and training because I just love being around the game so much. So
For
there's a
sure.
lot of things that play factors into me that's inspired me to be where I'm at today. And that's the reason I love football.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, that's fire.
But you ain't just give a sermon just then, though. Hey, shout out to our player rep, Lynn, checking in. It's good, man.
Oh, what up, Lynn?
But yeah, hey, I'm glad y'all both said that. But I definitely want to piggyback off something you said. Basically everything you said, though. Q, that's your nickname. Everybody don't know that's Q, so we go call him Q. Um, Yeah, do you? Let me ask you a question. Do you think? I know you said you got to work harder and give it your all, but do you think like nowadays people too easy to give up doing that? Like nobody has a hustle, nobody has the grind anymore. I mean, what happened?
I mean, life be happening with these people, but a lot of these young kids, they not really passionate no more. It's like they don't want to go D1. It's like it ain't no point. If I ain't getting the NIL deal, just to piggyback on what Reggie said, it's like they don't want to play. It seems like soon as the struggle hits them, if they not playing or things ain't going right, they just give up. I came in with the older generation. I came out of high school 2010, so it wasn't no NILs. It was really working your butt off until you actually get that starting spot, or actually, just proving yourself to show what you can do. And I'm kind of just blessed that I came out with the older cats. We consider old heads unks now, but it's kind of good that I came out with that, because it showed that mentality that if you quit, you will never get it.
Right.
And I'm just the inspiration of that. People that play high school with me, they see that I'm still going. They like, man, it's no way that you still doing that. Because I was just, like I said, I'm embedded. It's embedded in me. It ain't no quitting. And that's why, just to say, I came to semi-pro for that, because I didn't finish my senior year at Lake Erie. I didn't. I had my daughter, and I didn't finish my season, so I came to semi-pro, and I was like, I just got something to prove. I ain't, like I said, I ain't played my senior season in college, and I was just like, I still got it.
Right.
So yeah, it's a little bit, it's too easy now. I kind of figure, that's what I'll say. It's too easy. It's this, if you ain't getting an NIL deal or you going D1, some of these kids don't want to go D2. They don't want to go D3.
Right.
One of my teammates that I played at Ball Wallace, the Browns just signed them. So it really don't matter what school you go to. I mean, if you can wait for the money's there if you put the work in. So
Right.
a lot of people don't want to do that. So that's why people do give up. They give up now. As soon as they get one roadblock, they like, I don't even want to do it no more. So,
Facts.
and I've been through a lot of roadblocks, and I never let that make me quit. I kept pushing forward.
True that. I got a question. I got a question for Reggie. A lot of people know you outside of football. I don't personally know you, but I know you. I follow you and stuff on social media, and you got a powerful story about second chances,
Right.
and I want you to kind of explain how you took advantage of your second opportunity, even in football, outside of football. Just explain how being steadfast and focused on a goal, how that can help somebody who's in your situation, or who's coming out of your situation.
Uh, yeah. So for a lot of people that don't know my story, um, I was one of the top, ESPN recruits coming out of high school. Um, Ended up going to Marshall. Got to Marshall and couldn't leave the streets alone. Was out there, still doing everything I was already doing before growing up, and couldn't balance the two. I was one of them kids that was so good in sports that when it came to getting in trouble, I would always get away with stuff, with stuff because of how
Mm-hmm.
good I was in sports. And then I ended up going to in Wall City and all of that. So when I get pulled over, hey, get home.
I think you're breaking up.
So when I got Marshall, one of the first times that I did
Yeah, hey, Reggie, man, your phone breaking up.
Yeah,
So I'm
bad
gonna
too.
come back to you on that question and get where you got to get and stuff. So we're gonna come back to you on that one. But Q, I got the same question for you. Oh, he's still talking.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah, we
freezing
can't
up.
hear you.
All right, but go ahead though, Q.
Go ahead, ask me that question again, Coach.
How, in your best words, how can you explain or tell your story to where you took advantage of a second chance, rather it be in football, having a second chance at football, which is semi-pro onto arena, or just having a second chance at life? How does that help a younger player that's either trying to transition into something or transition out of something?
Uh, Definitely a second chance.
Can y'all hear
My
me?
second chance in football can definitely help somebody
Yeah,
else.
you
But
good.
my story, just letting them know that like I said before, when things get hard, you just don't quit.
Yeah.
When I came out of high school, I went to I had walked on to the University of Akron. Akron didn't let me play, so I went to Youngstown State. When I got to Youngstown State, that was on the team. I was about to play, but I was red shirted, and what had knocked me off my feet of not playing at D1 was my grades.
Mm-hmm.
So I was ruled ineligible. So I had to come back home to a JUCO out here that don't got a football team, Tri-C, which, me falling on my butt at Youngstown kind of was a blessing because it showed me that I had to do my work. I wasn't doing my work. I just felt like my talent was going to take me far, but I had to have you got to have the grades to be able to play in college. But
Mm-hmm.
I took advantage of the second opportunity because when I fell on my butt, not playing at Youngstown, then I had bounced to Ball and Wallace, then to Lake Erie. But the thing about it was I didn't take it for granted. I, I I didn't take it for granted at all. I knew that I never wanted to feel how I felt at Youngstown.
Fact.
When I didn't play at D1, I didn't be like, oh, I gotta go back D1. And what was so messed up about the whole story was I left Youngstown State when they went to the national championship. I was supposed to be on the national championship team. They lost to James Madison. So I was toe up. I was working at Dollar General watching them on ESPN playing the national championship.
Dang.
I was hurt. I was, to be honest, I had suicidal thoughts. I'm like, dang, that's my opportunity to get to the NFL. I can help the team win. But you know, when it came down to it, getting my opportunity again at Ball and Wallace and Lake Erie, I just took advantage of it, man. Like I said, I never wanted to feel that way again. And I can just relate my story to somebody else and let them know just because you messed up that first time, when you get that second opportunity or third opportunity, another chance to rewrite it, you have to go hard. You gotta really hold on tight and really lock in mentally. Like I really locked in mentally when
Yo,
I
what
got my
happened to
chance
Q?
at Ball and Wallace in Lake Erie.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
here.
I hear you.
Oh, that's
Can,
real.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you.
I hear you. That's real though. Real. Gotta like it.
No, that's all it takes for real, man. Like that's all I like. I was just locking in. That's why I don't be embarrassed to tell people like, yeah, I ain't finished at Lake Erie, but I went semi-pro, and the talent's still there. When I went to the tryout there in Idaho, I didn't kind of post it and get on the plane, and when I went out there, I ran like a 4.4, and they seen me running routes. They was blown away. They still on my page today. They still haven't even released me from the team
mm,
Right.
yet. So it's like they want me to come back, but I'm just want to just they not saying they're a losing program, but I just want to go to a team that's already winning, and
fact.
so I can get out of there because my goal is if I can't get to the NFL, I want to play in the CFL or to go to the UFL,
Yeah.
and I want to bring players that's some semi-pro and got similar stories like me and help them get to where I get to. That's what I said before, like about RJ. I love taking players under my rings and stealing what I got, juice that I got, and trying to put it into them so they can really see like I'm doing it and you can do it as well. You just got to be willing to put in the work. So
For sure. For sure.
That's real.
Definitely.
Now,
I
can I
love
get
that
back to
type
you,
of.
Reggie, on
Oh
your
yeah,
answer
no.
because you was breaking up?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, what part was it? Y'all know what part it was before it broke up, or you want me to start over from the top?
I'll just start from the top.
Yeah. So, for me, I would say, like I said, I did 6 years in prison, which would be, man, that was a story in itself.
Right.
Um, but leading up to it is to really go off of what Q said. Like I made a lot of mistakes. For me, my life, I made a lot of mistakes that I don't run from.
Yeah.
A lot of people's problem is it be ownership. And when I'm listening to, what I'm saying, how Q is speaking about having a second and third chance and stuff like that, I couldn't I couldn't even just stand up and just understand how many chances God kept giving me. Like, man, you got another chance, you got another chance, you got another chance. Like, it was more so me running away from responsibilities and ownership. So, and I think that's why I relate so much to the kids now when I come speak to them. Because I used to be in their shoes. A lot of kids nowadays don't have ownership or responsibilities for nothing. Like, no actions, no nothing that's going on around them. So I'm more so just like with this opportunity of me being home, me being able to play football, me being able to go to the schools and talk to the kids and everything like that. It that's where my joy is.
Fact.
Honestly, like for me to wake up every day and be able to go have an impact on a kid, um, and just be around in their life and just see, dang, all right, I'm stopping them from doing the same mistakes I made. That's 10 times bigger than anything else I think I really had planned in my life because I didn't have the mindset that I have now. It was
Fact.
more so, it was more so just on some, I'm a jock almost. Like I'm a football star. It is what it is, and I ain't got to really give back. Like I made it.
Mm.
Instead of, no, like I come from this. How can I stop the next person from doing this? Or how can I help the next person to make it? Or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. It was more so from selfish to unselfishness to giving. So yeah, like I made a mistake in my life, got locked up, came home, and I've been making the most out of it ever since. Like every time I wake up, I'm just blessed. I remember playing my first game last year, and we was in Cincinnati. I think we was losing, but it was the first time ever in my life to play a game and be losing and actually still have a smile on my face, man. Like just actually, I'm just taking it all in. Like
Yeah.
I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like. But this year, no, it ain't none of that. It ain't none of that this
I
year.
feel you. Respect. Respect.
So if y'all don't know, let me go ahead and throw this out here. Then Coach Foster, you can ask any other questions you want. If y'all don't know, again, Reggie Rogers last year took on 3 PFA awards. He took on the 2024 Glue Guy Award, and basically what that award stood for was somebody who held the team together.
Mm.
And again, like he said, coming straight out, or not even straight out, but fresh out, and being able to play and play football like he loved, it's awesome to be honest with you. Also, he won Defensive Player of the Year, Reggie Rogers, as you see. And again, that's coming off of technically not a rookie season, but it's close to a rookie season because you got records with the old Broncos too. So
Right.
Fact.
uh, and then again, rookie of the year. So to win those awards, first season playing again, man, I know that feeling got to be amazing, man.
Nah,
Definitely.
for real. For
Definitely. I'm
sure.
forever grateful for that. Like, me and Jimmy, we always had talks, and one thing I respect about like the whole Broncos organization, and especially with Jimmy, it be deeper than just the football side of it. It be a
Hmm.
personal bond. It be
Mm.
just, you know what I'm saying, just checking in on you. Hey, how you doing? Where your mind stay at? So I want to double back on what Q was talking about because when I get a chance to listen to Q, because he had joined later in the season last year, so I really didn't get the full connection and bond with him. Man, you touched on a topic that a lot of people won't touch on, bro. Like that depression in football is real.
Nah,
Fact.
for real. It is.
That's a real topic that I feel like need to go worldwide, honestly, because it's a lot of people that to this day I graduated in 2015. I know people that graduated 2011, 12, 10 that to this day, if you bring up a football conversation around them, they can't even handle the conversation still. They still going through the depression of it.
Mm.
So
Hmm. Nah, for real.
it's that's huge, man.
Damn.
That's a huge topic to touch on. Like, and I don't want to mention the boy, but you got to. That's a bad situation at
Fact.
LSU.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
Kyrie Lacy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
bad. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't as big as he was, but I didn't felt pressure as big as that. Like
Fact.
man, when you talk about suicidal thoughts, when you talk about just a struggle to even look at yourself in the mirror,
Man,
that's one of them.
man, yeah, that's
Yeah,
very
real
sad.
facts, though.
That's sad what happened to him. But I got a question, man. We got a game Saturday
Hmm.
upcoming. Q, what are some of your expectations coming into this weekend?
5
Uh,
touchdown catches.
if it ain't raining, then shit, I'm willing to do whatever.
For
You already
sure.
seen like when I first came, like Reggie said, when I came into this season, that first game playing with y'all, I had to just prove myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't really getting the ball as much with the Rams. The Rams knew how good I was, but it was just it just so discombobulated. So I really
Yeah,
wasn't touching the rock as much as I was with you guys. But my main goal for this week for real is just to win.
yeah,
Because this is my last time playing semi-pro. Because I'm just gonna really be training after this in the arena and just trying to take it further. But my goal is to really to host a trophy with y'all for real. We was too close last year, and we just really just got to finish what we started. I can have 0 touchdowns. I'm okay with blocking, but it's just about this hosting that trophy and winning this
right.
game by game. That's really the team goal. This honestly for me, because I know what I can do individually, but the goal is to really to win, man. That's all I because we just lost to Cincinnati a little, even though it's a preseason game. I was heated because I'm just like these dudes they're nowhere near better than us. Like
Yeah,
this is no reason for us to really be losing. So yeah, that's really my goal. Like I know, like I said, individually, I know I can put up 2, 3, 4 touchdowns. But it's just like the Flag City game. I wasn't even satisfied. But like, man, you had a good game, but we lost. I want to do good and win. So that's just my mentality. Like
that
I can
game.
have 0,
Yeah,
like I said, 0
That's that
receptions, 0
dog
touchdowns.
mentality.
But as long as we win,
For real.
that's all I'm looking forward to.
for sure, for sure. Reggie, same question.
We just gonna win. My expectations for everything that we do every week this year is for us to win. We got the talent, we got the coaching staff, and I believe we got the mindset, like the chemistry as a team to make it happen.
Right.
Um, and I'm with Q. I don't care about no awards. I don't care about none of that. I just want to hold that trophy up at the end of the year.
Facts, for
No,
sure.
for real.
Go. That's the goal. Can I piggyback on what on Jimmy on what Reggie said about Jimmy, man? I gotta give Jimmy his flowers because he do his flowers. Like Jimmy has been um silently probably one of the top owners in semi-pro for a very long time.
No, he
And
is. Yeah.
he won't never
Facts.
say it, but at the end of the day, from playing against his organization to helping him with his organization, Jimmy is a very solid dude. Like he opened up a lot of doors outside of football. Like if I've seen this dude give people jobs, I've seen this dude give people money. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Just out of the goodness of his heart. He don't have to do it, but because he's a giving person, he does it. And like, you feel what I'm saying? They're like it's not a lot of owners like that in semi-pro right now. It's not even a lot of owners like that with their own business. But just with semi-pro alone, like some owners don't care. Some owners don't care nothing about you. Like they don't show no type of care, like man, no type of heart or anything. Jimmy is a guy that he looks mean. He look like he'll cuss you out and rip you up and down, but the only thing you got to do is talk to him. Jimmy is a very cool dude. So I love you, Jimmy. I appreciate you. Everything that you do for me and anybody else that you do, man, you need your flowers for sure.
No,
Facts.
he do for sure.
I've been
Right.
saying that about Jimmy though. Like I said, I've been rocking with Jimmy. I've been rocking with Jimmy. Let me see, since 2015. So 10 years now. So
Mhm.
I know all the work that Jimmy puts in behind the closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen, like Coach Foster said, I've seen Jimmy give his last to people.
Mhm.
I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? And again, I talk to Jimmy damn near every day now. So every day we talking about life, we talking about something, you know what I'm saying? But we at the end of the day, Jimmy is, again, like I said, Jimmy is that guy. So if y'all don't rock with Jimmy, boy, something wrong, cause
Yeah.
it ain't nobody in
Yeah.
my pro that I think that'll say something bad about Jimmy. Maybe a couple, but
Maybe a couple.
well, it's always gonna be a couple somewhere that
Yeah.
don't like you.
That's true. That's true. For sure. Sure. I got another question, man. Reggie, I gotta ask you a football question. This is more so for yourself more than the audience. The first time I seen you play for the Pit Bulls, bro, I instantly told, I think I told my brother, I said, man, they are cheating. I said, that's cheating. Y'all had a phenomenal receiving core and you were like the best of the best. Do you feel that you can produce a season like that this year? Or is it more so of taking it easy and taking guys up under your wing?
Um, I would say I would say both. Honestly, I feel like we could both feed off of each other.
For sure.
I feel I can definitely produce the same type of season, but at the same time, I want to see the younger guys and help the younger guys in whatever ways I can. If they, we all can open the field up.
Facts.
Um, but I'm more so this year focused on doing whatever I can to help the team. So if like the receiver core that we got now, I think we got the best in the league, honestly. Um,
For real.
and that's the last, like the first game we just played this year. I never even touched the offensive field. I'm fine with that. Like I'm so much of a team first person that whatever we gotta do for us to win, if I gotta sit on the sideline and tell a player exactly what route to run, or hey, this the coverage he doing, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he in two technique or whatever is going on, I'm cool with whatever we gotta do as long as the results is winning. So I would say honestly that it's more laid back this year.
Okay, for sure. For sure. Q, well, I already know your answer, man. You like taking people up under your arms and showing them the ropes. So I really ain't gotta ask you, but that's no, man. Those are good answers because it's a lot of um it's a lot of youth on this team this year.
Right.
I remember back when I came in with, you know, Putnam and like I came in with a lot of older cats, man, and they was not messing around. They wasn't trying to teach. Like they wasn't like, man, you put that stuff on and you go out there and you handle your business. But it's like even in that type of aspect, me as a younger guy, that's just how I was brought up in football. These younger guys now, bro, they don't have a clue. Like
Mm-hmm.
that,
Right.
they like they don't have a clue how to prepare. A lot of these dudes don't even know how to stretch. So it's good that we got veterans on our team that done been through the fire that can, put them guys in the fire and help shape and mold them because come towards the end of the season and semi-pro, what people don't know is if your roster ain't stacked, them guys that's on the sideline crying about getting in the game, man, you gonna need them sooner or later. You gonna need them sooner or later. So let's get in, get to work, and not be on the BS. But the young guys on this team seem to have an understanding of just listen. Like it ain't no back and forth. It ain't no, oh, I'm better than you in this, woody woody woo. Just listen. Listen to what the veteran is saying, and let's go out here and let's get this money.
No, facts. For real.
That's facts.
Shoot, back to you.
Q.
Q.
Yeah.
No, you Q.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh shit, my bad, my bad. Hey, listen, I'm sitting here enjoying the little conversation. Hey, you see me? I'm sitting back just listening, just soaking in. And I hope the young guys soaking in the same game, man.
Yeah,
Again, like I said, these are some veterans, man. Like I said, and Reggie being modest though, because he definitely didn't tell y'all that he did. Again, holds one of the old Broncos record right now. I think from most receiving yards in the season.
It might be one of those. I ain't sure. I can't never
Oh,
really keep
look
up
at
with
him.
that
Look at
stuff.
him.
Yeah, he gonna tell you that, but
Look at him.
I'm pretty sure it was something. I know you led the league in I think it was either receiving yards or touchdowns, and I think it was receiving yards. But don't let Reggie fool y'all, man.
Reggie was a DOG. When I mean DOG, I mean you got to run cover 6. You got to run prevent on Reggie because Reggie getting down the field and he catching the ball on you, around you. Like Reggie was unbelievable. So he's being very modest, which I can
Really is.
appreciate. But you know, I'm the type of person, even with you, Q. I told you the same thing last year when you came. I said, Jimmy, who is that? And he said your name, but I couldn't pronounce it. I'm like, where you come from? He said Baldwin Wallace. I'm like, yeah, I'm calling him Baldwin Wallace. And I just seen you run, especially the Flag City game. When you took, I want to say it was like an in route or a post, and bro, you split them 3 dudes and ran down the field. Amazing. Like people like y'all need to get y'all flowers now, man. Like don't always be modest. Accept the fact that you've done great things, man, because y'all are some phenomenal receivers, bro, for sure. For sure.
No, I appreciate it.
Appreciate that for sure.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
always.
when I seen Q last year, I said, man, oh no, Jimmy, we got one of
Man,
them.
I was the
Bruh,
same way. I'm like, who is this little mom? You
Yeah,
know.
I said, oh yeah, we got one.
had he came earlier in the year,
Oh man.
bro, they wouldn't have believed if we told them that we won that championship that year, they wouldn't have believed it. They wouldn't have
At
believed it.
all.
They wouldn't have believed it, man. But yeah, I'm glad y'all came back. I can't wait to really see what y'all produce. I know y'all going to produce great numbers. But I'm really more so excited because the mentality that y'all have into preparation for the season. It makes me excited for the future players that'll be watching this or that'll be like hearing this now. They be like, dang man, them dudes was really truly like real. And it's like, yeah, it's a lot of real people in semi-pro, man. It's a lot of people that want to see people do good. So I just appreciate that we got 2 phenomenal dudes like that on the Broncos.
No,
All right.
thanks, for
So
real.
look, so
Oh,
look, I'm
appreciate
gonna
that,
throw
y'all.
y'all in the hot seat before we end this show. We about to get to end it in a minute, but I'm gonna throw y'all in the hot seat. You too, Coach Foster.
Oh,
Uh, so all that modest is out of the window right now.
okay.
All right, so it's 2 questions, and it goes for all 3 of y'all. Well, 2. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like that. So Sequayah, Reggie, and then Coach Foster. This weekend, this game, it's a lot. It's been a lot of little chippy talk. If people don't know, behind closed doors. Matter of fact, I was out in the public. But now, a question I want to ask, and this is a hot seat. Give me your prediction of the final score this weekend. I want to know.
Honestly, I think it's gonna be like 21-7. Honestly,
Ooh,
Ooh, that's a good that's a good score. That's a good score.
it's gonna be
My turn.
21-0, 21-7. Because if it's raining bad, and it's gonna be it's gonna be a mud ball game. We just got to get the run game popping, and
Yeah.
if we can just keep dropping down the field methodically, that's why I said it's gonna feel like it's gonna be 21-0. Because if the run game, like I said, if the run game get popping, and that's gonna be taking time off the time gonna be running it. So yeah, I think 21-0 or 21-7. That's what I'm predicting. But if it wasn't raining, it'd be on a regular field, and the field that we play on, or everybody get ugly.
It ain't no Mike.
So, all right. What about you, Coach Foster? What you thinking? I know
Me?
you probably don't know much about the Youngstown Patricians, but this.
I'm kind of familiar with them. The owners, I think the owners was owning the Rough Riders when I was part of the Silverbacks. So I'm kind of familiar with them, and if the owner is keep, having teams, the players gonna follow. So I'm pretty familiar with them. Based on the conditions, based on the playing field that we're playing on, I'm calling for a called game. So that's automatic 21-0. So like you feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be. I'm just speaking for my team because I know how good my team is. It's gonna be. It ain't gonna be 4 quarters of football. I'm gonna just say that. I'm not gonna get too into details, but I don't feel it's going to be 4 quarters of football. If it do be 4 quarters of football, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly.
We definitely appreciate the honesty, boy, because that's kind of what I wanted to hear too.
Yeah.
My prediction, it was kind of close. I ain't gonna say it was gonna be ugly, but it was gonna be a nice little spanking. You know what I'm saying? Like it was gonna be something like 42-0, 42-7, or 42-14. I think we score over 40, even with the run game.
Dang. So our defense don't give up 14 points.
On some accidental stuff. I mean, we ain't gonna get into the
Oh, because
details.
of the weather.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
You,
dog.
you see what Jimmy's saying? I got a lot of guys over there and nothing but love for the Youngstown team, but it's my final ride on the sidelines. I plan on pulling all stops out. So yeah. Yeah, see, there you go.
Oh, he talking. Oh man, yeah, end the show, man. They done got Jimmy on here talking.
Man, so that's why my prediction was 42-14 to 14. And listen, no knock to the Youngstown team because they're a scrappy little team. They a fight, but
For sure.
I think we just got the manpower, and so my prediction 42-14.
For sure. That's a good one. I don't like it, but it's a good one.
Again, a clock is wrong at least once a day, so it'll happen. It is what it is.
For sure.
But other than that, man, we appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate you, Sequayah. Reggie fell off, but we appreciate Reggie for tuning in. We go do another show because we got to do the after show. Whether we win or lose this Saturday, so we got to do an after show. So it definitely be another show, man. Again, I appreciate you, Q, for taking out your time of the day to speak to the youth, speak to the football. The football world in general. So we appreciate that, man, and hopefully somebody listened. Hopefully somebody took it in, and hopefully you'll be helping out somebody else, and just keep building.
For sure.
No, for real. That's what it's about, though. Just keep it moving on, man. For real, keeping the game moving forward. But it's definitely been my pleasure, though. I appreciate y'all having me on the show for sure.
Oh, always.
All right. What about you, Donald?
Yeah, I appreciate y'all coming on. Even though Reggie fell off on the show, it's always good to hear mindsets and stuff from older players or guys who done been through the fire, like I said earlier. I also want to take the time out to thank Jimmy, the Broncos organization, Q for putting me on the podcast show. It's just I'm just thankful for everything. I appreciate y'all. Also, if you know any 10U kids, I'm about to use this platform for a plug.
Oh, go ahead.
Quick. If you know any 10U kids in the Akron area, I coach the 10U for the Akron Armor. Get at me, Donald Foster, on Facebook. Tap in on here. Somebody will get you my information. I need 10U kids, man. Other than that, go Armor, go Broncos.
Go Broncos.
All right. So again, Sequayah, I'm gonna go ahead, Q. I'm gonna go ahead and let you get the final word of the show tonight, since you're one of our special guests. Whatever comes to your heart, just speak it.
Man, this the whole semi-pro world. This take the game serious, man. Take the game serious, even though people try to blow down 38U, they trying to make jokes, but shit, if you take the game serious, man, you just never know where you might lead at. All film count, man. Like I tell people, man, if the film count at this level, people probably don't think so, but it really does. So, I take every game serious, even though it's semi-pro, college, or whatever the case might be. So that's really was kind of was really on my heart. I know a lot of people watching that play semi-pro that don't take it serious. They think guys don't take it serious, but I'm one of them guys that take it serious and actually got to the next level. So, you know, I want to see other people make it, not even just from our team, there's other teams as well. You know, if you lock in, take it serious, you just never know where it might take you. So that's really all I really got to say. And go Broncos. We're gonna continue to keep, like I said, we're gonna keep moving the game forward, man. Even when we gone, it's gonna be another generation that's gonna keep it going. So
For sure.
Facts, and that's the plan. Again, we appreciate everybody that tuned in and like the show, comment or whatever. We appreciate y'all for checking in again, giving us the support. Until next time, we out.
yeah.